The Premier Playhouse is preparing to wrap up season 21 with Hair next month at the Orpheum Theater in downtown Sioux Falls.
The season officially started last September, but the local theater group is active year-round. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Travis Fossing introduces us to the man with a hand in every aspect of every production.
Behind the scenes of every show the Premier Playhouse performs is Oliver Mays.
What's really cool about working in a community-based theater is you're working with like-minded people who want to be creative and who are curious and want to learn.
Mays grew up in Portland, Oregon, where he fell in love with acting long before setting foot in a theater.
I think early on I was introduced to it in a variety of ways through church and school and things of that sort, and I noticed that I was funny. People liked when I performed, essentially. And I kind of liked the concept of creating something.
After earning his Master of Fine Arts at the University of South Dakota, Mays moved back to Portland. He was doing freelance work when an opportunity to direct Cabaret arose at the Premier Playhouse.
They brought me out here to direct that show, and that's about the time that my predecessor was leaving, and so I assumed the role after that and kind of just got lucky to be able to do what I love in a city that I love.
Mays is managing artistic director and a man of many hats.
It's my responsibility to provide overall management for all functional areas of the organization, so that includes artistic and production, administration, operations, finance, marketing, development, and fundraising.
I work with Oliver basically on every task that I do in the company in general.
Alex Newcomb-Weiland is production specialist and education coordinator for the Premier Playhouse.
We collaborate on classes and titles for educational shows. We collaborate on tech schedules, rehearsal schedules, documentation, kind of anything in that realm of like the production sphere as well.
She says Mays is an ideas guy who encourages independence.
He's someone that gives you the tools that you need to succeed and the support that you need, but he also gives you the freedom to discover how to learn how to do it.
It's my job to manage the best ideas. So I'm going to come in with my concept, the vision that I want to do, work with different artists of their specialties to bring that vision together. And I think it's just really important to hear everyone's perspectives.
I think the theater is just a place that's always brought me joy and happiness.
Audrey Simmons is an actor and volunteer, working on stage and behind the scenes after a 10-year absence from the theater.
The Premier Playhouse was so welcoming and so encouraging, and I felt so supported by Oliver and all of the people here that it really is kind of become like a second home for me, which sounds really cheesy to say, but working with Oliver, I just feel comfortable.
While also nudging her to step outside her comfort zone.
He pushes me in a way that's really encouraging and makes me think about the choices that I'm making on stage, so I've grown and learned with him through this process.
The Premier Playhouse has 9 shows throughout the course of the year, but also offers camps and classes for actors of all ages and skill levels.
We do have our community-based classes, which are all free or low-cost classes for a variety of ages. We're about to do Shakespeare, stage combat, acting, musical theater, choreography, the works. So we're really excited for continuing that program and to see the enrollment continue to climb.
And teaching in the theater is an important part of Mays' plan.
My ultimate goal is to be running a full-blown theatrical educational facility, and so being at the Premier Playhouse is not only a dream come true, but a stepping stone toward that ultimate goal.
He has like an objective. This is his big word, is objective. He has an objective, he will achieve it, and he will make it happen, no matter what it is. No challenge is too scary for him.
And it will all play out on stage. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Travis Fossing.
Mays and the Premier Playhouse present Hair June 13th through the 23rd at the Orpheum Theater, and we provide the link with showtimes and ticket information under this story on our website.